Hello, and welcome back to Rocky Top Rundown, your home for all things Tennessee athletics. I'm Will Olig, that's Gabe Jackson, and we're here to give you this weekend's rundown.
That's right, Will. Let's start at Neyland Stadium, where the Vols took on the Gators this past Saturday.
The first possession of the game looked promising for the Vols as Nico completed this pass to Squirrel White, but things took a quick turn as Nico fumbled the exchange with Dylan Sampson, giving the Gators the possession early in the first quarter. The Vols defense stepped up early on this third down, holding the Gators to a 42-yard field goal early on in the first quarter. The Vols would get the ball back on offense, but the struggles continued as Nico threw this interception to Florida's Sharif Denson. He ran it back for a nice little return, and that gave Florida great field position for this touchdown pass from Graham Mertz to Arliss Boardingham to give Florida a 10-0 lead in Neyland. The Vols quickly responded with a Dylan Sampson rushing touchdown after a great drive for their first points in the game late in the third quarter.
Florida with the ball again was stopped by this interception from linebacker Arian Carter, who got the Vols another possession and a chance to tie the game with this field goal.
What a play from Carter there. What an interception.
Dylan Sampson was showing off yet again with another touchdown, giving the Vols their first lead of the game. Watch him break through all these tackles. Florida was quick to answer with a touchdown at the 32-second mark to tie the game, forcing overtime, giving the fans some free football. Florida won the toss and had to settle for a 47-yard field goal attempt that was no good. Who other than Dylan Sampson to give the Vols a walk-off win against Florida in a checkered Neyland? Vols end up winning this one 23-17.
What a great win for the Vols, and as always, an outstanding attendance for the checkered Neyland game by our fans. Our own Rocky Top Rundown reporters Brandon Goggins and Jackson Schock went out on campus ahead of Bama Hate Week to find out what the UT students think of the Crimson Tide.
I'm Jackson Schock.
And I'm Brandon Goggins.
We're here on the strip to figure out how people really feel about the University of Alabama football team.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. I'm excited to see what these people are going to say, so let's just go ahead and do it.
Let's see what we got.
If you could describe Alabama football in one word, what would that word be?
Annoying.
Trash.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Garbage. Can I get more words?
Bums.
Terrible.
Wasteful. Raccoon food. What are we doing?
If you could send one message to the Alabama football team ahead of next week's game, what would that message be?
F you.
Don't come here.
Get a job. Get a new job. Ryan Williams, you're my GOAT, but I don't like your team.
Go home.
Ryan Williams cannot be 17 and yell some bums.
Go Vols and go home.
If Kalen DeBoer was standing right in front of you right now, what would you say to him?
Run.
Jump off a bridge.
Kalen DeFraud.
I don't even know who that is.
Bro, I like that. Kalen DeFraud.
If Tennessee beats Alabama, what's your victory celebration looking like?
Storming the field, not waking up for a few days.
Many things.
Partying. Celebrations. Hopefully storming the field if I get a ticket.
Storming the field, and then I probably as a pre-law guy, I probably can't say everything else I'm going to be doing.
I'm getting Stokely dining hall food for everybody. Stokely on me. Y'all heard it here first. Stokely's going to be on me for free.
All right, BG, well, were you surprised by those results at all?
I can't say that I was too surprised. That went about how I expected it to.
All right, well, for Rocky Top Rundown, I'm Jackson Schock.
And I'm Brandon Goggins. Back to you in the studio.
Tennessee soccer celebrated senior day with a back-and-forth in-conference matchup against Auburn Sunday. The Lady Vols fell short in their match, losing 3-2. Jenna Starr and Sarah Bridenstine each recorded goals off assists from Sammy Woods and Reese Mattern. Auburn is ranked 9th in the nation, so being able to stay competitive despite the loss was still a good sign for head coach Joe Kurt.
We did well, especially in the second half. Dealing with the weight, Reese did a great job on the right side, getting some great service in, getting around the corner, and then we had numbers in the box. They're a tough team to break down, so to put 2 goals in on them is credit to our team. We worked hard and got a couple on the table as well. So we had to defend. We can't give up soft goals. So that's good.
The Lady Vols volleyball team hit the road on Saturday to take on the Missouri Tigers. Nina Kajic was a star for the Lady Vols, racking up an impressive 18 kills and 7 aces. Her skill fired up the team and added momentum to the mindsets of the other players. Despite Kajic's standout performance, the Lady Vols faced a tough challenge and couldn't pull off the win. They battled hard in a close match, but ultimately lost to the Tigers in a nail-biting game, finishing with a score of 2-3. The Lady Vols plan to keep working hard in hopes of bouncing back stronger in future matches.
Well, that's all we have time for this week's edition of Rocky Top Rundown. I'm Gabe Jackson.
And I'm Will Olig. See you next time, and as always, go Vols.